Week 2 of the Emmy-nominated Highlight Zone is now a reality. Ben Rosehart has cleared waivers and gets us going with tonight's theme, fantasy football.
It's the opening weekend of the NFL season. Of course, that means everyone's talking about their fantasy football teams.
Aaron Rodgers,
Peyton Manning,
Tom Brady,
Ben Rosehart.
Wait, what?
Well, I already have a good quarterback and a good running back, so I figured I might need a good sports guy.
I'll combine that with a great group of photographers. Now that's a winning team.
Stay tuned for the Highlight Zone! Yeah!
All right, well, we're ready to get this one going. Thousands of people play fantasy football. I'm one of them, even though Sharon and Eric, I know, do not.
Everybody except Sharon and Eric.
That's why
play
we're at
fantasy
this end of the table here.
And all you have to do.
Hey, Doug, how are you?
Live TV,
baby.
Yeah,
there we go. I'm out here, but
this just in.
I know Peyton Manning had a ridiculous game last night, and if you were drafting, definitely would recommend it.
As Greg Dutro would say, it was sick.
That would be sick.
That was.
Yeah.
He's off to a good start, and I think we're going to get off to a good start right now, too. We're going to start in the MAC. Our first game, Assumption against Pleasant Valley. Let's see who can go 2-0 as we dive right into the zone. Knights charging into Spartan Stadium. This is early on. Homecoming on week 2. That's kind of funny. Really early in the season. Brady Letney, how about this? Flips to TJ Zerbonia for 23 yards. Yeah, right around the Knights red zone. PV then kicks into the lead. Hunter Sickles drills the 39-yard field goal. They always seem to have a good kicker.
Yes, we do. It's
nice special teams.
Hello.
Assumption unleashes its passing attack a little bit later, though. Jake Gervais.
This guy's pretty good, this Gervais.
Pass off one leg.
Yeah. That's James Hua hauling it in.
He's making some moves there, too.
Picks up a couple blockers. Finally out after a 46-yard odyssey into Spartan real estate. That sets up this Gervais, the double threat option. He'll keep it himself for 12 more yards. Knights would then
just miss the pylon.
Almost.
I thought he had it.
But I bet he gets it in the next time.
Have no fear. James Hua is here. He pounds it in from 2 out. How about this for the final 19-13? What a finish. What a battle.
Close.
All right, Central Honors, its 1973 unbeaten championship squad. Which team will remain unbeaten tonight? Bettendorf bids to stay perfect as Josh McLaughlin is going to get the call right here. And guess what he does? He is going 24 yards.
He's looking.
He's still running.
Oh,
my gosh, finally. He is down right there. But the Devils' defense rises up. Jacob Barrett spearheads the committee. That's going to stop the back at the line of scrimmage right there. Playing some good D. Bettendorf then takes to the friendly skies. Kyle Cox goes on to, on a 30-yard touchdown toss to Mark Wells.
Being a beauty, look at that.
On the money.
Right into the end zone for 6.
A beautiful outing for the Bulldogs. They get the victory 33-7.
Hi, this is Zone Reporter Maria Adolphs at the Clintondorf-Scott game. When it comes to fantasy football, you have to have a good team, and here at TV6, we prefer the TV Sixers.
That's great, but even better, the North Scott Lancers.
When it comes to fantasy football names, maybe they're a little biased in Eldridge, but we'll go with it. That's not a bad name. The Lancers looking to play tough at home, but the defense of Clinton, look at this. Darian Witt shows up and the tackle for the loss. All right, now picture this. North Scott begins to find success on the ground as Seisha scrambles away. That's Matt Seisha, the quarterback, picks up 17 yards. He'll move the sticks along. What a run. Now North Scott will be looking to put in the end zone. He picks it up, keeps scrambling. Seisha will fire into the end zone, and Austin
wide open
for the touchdown. They say it was 8 yards. I think it was a few more than that.
Wow, what a nice way to maintain your concentration.
And the Lancers get the victory at home, 31-13.
And don't forget about the Burlington West game. Burlington takes that one, 27-23.
Moving right along, let's see, Galesburg visiting Alleman.
Alleman finding grounds at the public school stadium. Kevin O'Keefe picks up 10 yards into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Pioneers. Alleman's defense pins the streaks deep as Jared Lambrecht will push them back and gets him for the quarterback sack. The ball would come out, but he gets it back. The Pioneers will now begin to pull away as Kylie Dorsey transverses the final 16 yards of the drive. That's a big word for me to read on the highlight. It's a big run either way.
Big run too. Alleman gets the victory 28-7.
Big points for the syllables.
Now the Rocks look to improve to 2-0 as they roll into Peoria. It's 7-0 Richwoods when Rock Island sees the momentum off the, I got it right there,
Oh,
Daquan Jones with the interception.
Way to pay attention.
That leads to this. Couple seconds later, Linder Devos. Hey, there's only one original, 6-yard touchdown run. They would miss the extra point, but Rocky does come back to get the victory. Final score 29-10.
All right, brand new lights have been installed at historic Browning Field. Peoria and Moline last met way back in 1932. That's just a couple of years.
Safe to say I don't remember that.
Me either. I'm pretty old.
What's STC?
Third quarter, Maroons playing from behind as Andy Wilczynski keeps the drive alive, shifting his way 24 yards. He's finally brought down to 33. Now, a few plays later, Moline continues to gain ground. Abe Driscoll starts busting tackles. He's dragging defenders inside the red zone. Wow, what a bull. Check out the student section, giving him some love right back there. Later that same drive, the Maroons smashed the plane. Wilczynski plunges from the 2-yard line. He gets a touchdown, and Moline is on the board.
Work for that one.
They were down 18-0 at halftime. They're trying to creep back into it. They're within 7 late in the fourth. Meanwhile, the UT Panthers also making a trek to Peoria to face Peoria Emmanuel. United Township down by 6, 12-6, when Andrew Tynes breaks through a whole bunch of guys. He still on his feet. And in.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah, and they couldn't. 14-12, UT jumps in front. Later, more from the Panthers offense.
Oh, intercepted.
Oh, and then it's the defense. Excuse me, Zach Harris gone in 60 seconds. Returns it for the touchdown, 28-12. And UT was up by 2 touchdowns, and that is the final score, 42-28. Big win for them.
All right, Geneseo, the Maple City, the Green Machine churns up the points and the yards as they face Chicago Raby. Geneseo's defense making plays early as Luke Snyder tips it to Ryan Pitra, who finds a seam on a nice return, sets up the Leafs.
Man, he does not give it up on this one.
He's still going.
That's a big seam.
I think you can find him. He's still running right now.
Good night. Well, Geneseo cashes in the miscue as Ryan Webster makes an entry into the dictionary for the touchdown.
Ground and pound, Geneseo.
6 points right there. The Maple Leafs have speed to spare as Brendan Mislow gets to the corner and zooms down the field to the 5-yard line.
Way to keep your feet in bounds.
Rev is all over it, too. He was out right around the 5, but
some twinkle toes there. Pretty nice. 2 plays later, Ray Singbush records his 4th touchdown of the season.
I think we're going to hear his name a lot.
Yeah, you think so? F4
living up
already?
to his first name. Geneseo gets the victory. Rochelle also leading Dixon in the second half. Other action, Sterling is now up 35-16 late in the fourth, and Rock Falls wins by 1. Big win for them.
Hi, this is Zone Reporter Max S, and we need to take a timeout. Did you know the last player drafted is called Mr. Irrelevant?
But no worries, nobody is irrelevant on the highlight zone.
Stay tuned for the second half of the highlight zone!
Hi, this is Zone Reporter Eric Dawn at the Maquoketa Western Dubuque game. Now, Executive Zone Producer Brian Stocking surprised everybody by taking Vic in the 3rd round of his fantasy football draft.
Michael Vick?
No, not Michael Vick, Vic Ballard.
Who's Vic Ballard?
Exactly.
Oh.
Everyone hopes Stocking appears twice on their schedule this season. The second quarter, and the Cardinals take flight. Trent Bowman scrambles into Bobcats secondary. He's a good one.
Wow.
He got the first down and more. Finally brought down over there by the sideline. Seconds later, Bowman dialing deep.
Wow.
What a pass.
Ball came out of the dark.
Was it worth it? Corey Worth thinks so. All the way down to the 1-yard line. Maquoketa then turns the talented toe of Worth. Boots home the field goal. Maquoketa was down by 7, and unfortunately, they do lose 31-10. Good effort by them, though.
All right, we're going to take a trip out to DeWitt, and you got to love when the student section is calling the highlight zone by name as soon as you show up.
Yeah.
Anyway, Martin Green pitches to Jacob Feldposh, who turns the corner, extends it for a first down, and watch this play. Grabs him by the jersey. That would be Lucas Looney, saving what could have been a big play. Always keep hydrated. The Sabres continue to move the ball with ease. Green makes the spin move and then finds a lane to Jacob Pegaman for the first down. What a move and what a pass and diving catch.
Beautiful, beautiful play right there. And DeWitt was in front, but Williamsburg comes back to win by 10.
All right, Louisa Muscatine earned a boatload of fantasy points when they ran for 648 yards last weekend. On the first play of the game tonight, Wilton turns to its bag of tricks as Tyler Hetzler finds Royal Harris, who starts the hook and ladder to Coy Snyder for 55 yards and 6. The Falcons take flight as Austin Bowling rolls it out to Colin Berry, who picks his way through the secondary for 30 yards. Wow, Wilton going for broke on 4th and 7, and Snyder finds daylight and bursts 15 yards for a new set of downs.
On a 4th down. What
Indeed.
Get out of my way.
Gutsy play. The Falcon defense makes its presence felt as Brandon Berry delivers a 9-yard sack. Wow, they're all over this one.
Wilton wins 44-0. Impressive win for them. West Branch also defeats Durant.
All right, historic night as the Easton Valley Riverhawks. I think we're going to get out there.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Here we go. Historic night as the Easton Valley Riverhawks play their first game in school history. The Hawks will thwart the Blue Devil drive as Andrew Driscoll, the tip drill and the interception to perfection. Easton Valley begins to move the ball as Creighton Andreessen finds an open Chase Zaruba, who keeps the chain gang busy by moving it along for the first down.
The
Riverhawks will take flight as Andreessen goes deep to Zaruba, who will gather in the touchdown. Whoa, look at that. There's nobody even there.
Nobody in the same zip code.
Look at those uniforms.
Yeah,
Love them.
beautiful. 47-16, looking sharp. Reminds me of the A-Town.
Yeah, that's right.
Good school with the good uniforms.
Hi, this is Zone Reporter Emily Renwick at the Mercer County West Central game. When Eric tries to forecast his winning fantasy football team, he uses his meteorology skills.
Only dry players can control the weather.
All right, everyone must play in a dome. Perfect forecast every game.
You never get it wrong.
No doubt about that. The forecast for the Golden Eagles is bright and sunny as Cole Peterson turns up the heat on the West Central secondary. 30-yard run here.
Still going.
Oh, yeah, he sees that end zone long in the distance. The Golden Eagles fly to the front as Tyson Nyland carries it in from the 5.
Nyland
6 points
squeaking
there.
in.
Oh, he's good.
All right, don't sleep on the Golden Eagles offense, though. Curtis Van Winkle
Look at
rips
those
off
holes.
a 25-yard gain, and he
sleeping.
keeps the drive alive. Yeah, he's still awake, even after he got
Is he related to our own Eric Van Winkle? Third cousin, twice removed, possibly? Mercer County gets the W in shutout fashion, and Knoxville also wins by 7. Now, the Titans from Annawan Weathersfield made their first ever visit to Ridgewood tonight, but the Spartans make them pay early. Evan Curry leaps and snags the interception to end that A&W drive. Titans, however, continue to go to the air. Jake Bennett, a few plays later, in the flat to Trevor Lay.
Breaks a tackle, breaks 2.
Oh, they took his flag.
If
and
it
he's
was
still
flag
down.
football, he'd be down.
That's right.
He's a spin doctor, 22 yards the right way for them. Second quarter, 3rd and goal, A&W. Gunnar Ince breaks through the Spartans' flanks for a 5-yard Titans touchdown. Annawan Weathersfield wins it 40-7.
All right, Rock Ridge opens Three Rivers play at home with old rival Riverdale. Second quarter, and the Rams rallying from a 21-point deficit. Cole Evanroth flips it to Terry White. He is moving the chains. That is a 15-yard reception. I think it's good. It must have been out of bounds.
I think he was out of bounds. All right.
Rockets continue to blast away. Dalton McManus gets to the edge. He's going to rip off 38 yards.
Watch this.
What a running back.
Wait for it.
Oh, man.
Oh, put the stiff arm
geez.
out. He's still going. He's still running. This is a 38-yard run deep into Rams real estate. Now Rock Ridge continues to turn on the Jets. Darren Southwell with time goes deep to McManus, who beats the secondary. That's a 50-yard pitch and catch.
He's very slippery in open space.
Southwell can throw and he can run too. He's dangerous.
41-0. Also Newman. Hello, Newman. 61 points in their victory. Other action, Mid-County falls at Stark County, and late in the 4th, River Valley looking to pull the upset over United.
Oops,
sorry.
Zeros.
There we go.
We got excited there. Last time these two powers met was 2009 state quarterfinals. Morrison at Orion. That's Jacob DeVolder charging deep and into the red zone.
Wow, really?
12-yard blast. Then it's Morrison galloping a little bit later. Once they get the football, here it is. Fake the handoff.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Bennett Klima
Little air ball.
with the
Nice
reception.
Nice gain.
And then just a little bit later, it's Orion again. 30-point lead at this point, adding to it Blake
look at
Madsen.
that. Right on
That
your
was
numbers.
perfect.
What a pass.
Jacob Edmonds with a 29-yard toss TD connection right there. And as we check out the final, it is 50-0 Orion victory. Erie Prophetstown, tough one for them. They lose by 1 on the road.
All right, well, I got ahead of myself. A steamy night in Kewanee as the Steamers and the Boilermakers meet, and Fulton making a move as Devin Cool rolls out and makes the call on the QB keeper.
He's still going.
And he makes a good run out of it. The Steamers steam towards the house as Austin Reaganweather busts up the gut, dragging tacklers with him on a 31-yard march deep into Kewanee territory. This Fulton offense looks good this year. The Steamers' drive fizzles out, though, on 4th and long as David Washburn reads the pattern, steps in front, sprints 72 yards before the Fulton pursuit would catch up with him. But what an interception, what a run.
You get tired running that far, you know.
Right there, huh?
Kewanee was up by 6, and they do get the victory at home, 32-14. Also in the 4th, Bureau Valley looking to hang on, up by 3 right now.
All right, Amboy sailing into Sherrard, but the Tigers sail away from first as Clayton Bustrom dials his own number for 12 yards into Amboy territory. Nice little run. He's still going. Got to move almost with the chains on that one. Yeah, the Tigers make some people pay as Nathan Kelly makes Amboy pay on the 25-yard touchdown, and a Sherrard ball boy tries to make Mark Stevens pay with a vicious hit.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, Mark gets taken out. But the touchdown counts anyway.
Little earthquake on our side of the field.
Shooting.
That's
we
right.
need to investigate that one a little bit more. Sherrard, big W for them, 40-18. They are 2-0. Other action, Galena on the road, leading by 7. This is also a final now. Moline loses 34-19 to Peoria. A-Town unfortunately falls at home 58-14. Dixon also loses as well. See, we have a couple more scores here. Comanche, big victory for them at home. West Burlington Notre Dame also a 40-0 victory. See any more? Oh, Lone Tree gets a W. North Cedar 42-14. Great job by our staff behind the scenes, all our photographers. I believe that's all the scores. Danville
21-7 over Bellevue.
Also tough one for them. Yeah, how about that? 21-7. So we'll have some more extended highlights up on our website as well. And I know our crew was down in Burlington area. We have some highlights from them coming up later as well. So again, thanks for joining us for hashtag QCZone on Twitter. Is also something we've been pushing a lot, and see a lot of extra scores on there as well.
You know, I know this is the original, but sometimes, just sometimes, Ben, I prefer the extra crispy. Just saying.
Once in a while.
All right.
I need dinner yet, so I might get some chicken or something.
Any kind
we'll see you later.
Sounds good to you.
Have a good night.